I began yoga over 50 years ago when I was just a young teenager. And I began the practice as more of a spiritual practice for my inner awakening, to try to understand about the mysteries of life. I knew that it would also, through the practice of Hatha Yoga, the postures and the breathing, that I would become healthier and more vital, more vivacious, with full of more life force. But fundamentally, it was about awakening to my true nature, my divine nature. And then 13 years ago, one of my students at the time, Desi Springer, showed me a different alignment, a more dynamic, curvy, wavy form that she eventually called Bowspring. And we started to practice together, and my mind was open that the alignment that I was doing for so many years to try to awaken my heart and bring more energy to my body and mind was actually maybe blocking or limiting my potential, my capacity. The Bowspring alignment is much more wavy. It's a uniform tone on all sides of the body, and it's a rooting and a rising. It makes the whole central channel of my body much more open and long. And in this way, many of the energies that I had blocked for so many years started to clear. Pains, even physical pains like in my hip, started to clear away after many years. So this is what I've been doing now for 13 years with Desi Springer. And I think that this type of practice, these ideas of alignment, will spread more around the world, to East, to Japan, to China, all over to the West, into Europe, and to the South, South America, even Africa, Australia, etc. It spreads around the world with a new model, a new paradigm for mind-body awakening, for mind-body alignment, yoga alignment. So we all have more awakening in the heart, but we see ourselves clearly, including our shadows and our misalignments, that we then have the freedom to change. We can all have a much more happy and balanced life. So I welcome and encourage everybody to try the Bowspring. So for the future, I see people everywhere, every country, people that are just normal mainstream people learning how to apply this alignment practice in their daily life, which includes just commuting to their work, sitting even at a desk, playing with their family, doing household tasks and chores. This alignment applies to everyone. And in this new alignment that is very different from the old modeling that we had to be straight up and down, this is much more curvy, and in so doing, the body has more functional movement. It has more freedom to live in a way that is balanced and free of our pain and free of our suffering ultimately. So my idea for the future, for Bowspring and for the world really, is that we can apply these new ways of looking at alignment, new ways of aligning our heart, our mind, and our body in a way that brings so much greater power, so much greater self-empowerment and health to everyone around the world. It's my great endeavor. It's my vision for the future.